Hello, Guy Solis here. Gentleman's Edge. This film I'm going to make as round 3 of my Micarta machine. This one here is from my second machine, and I broke it in half also, right down the center. Snap! So, what I'm doing is I glued it back together. I'm going to scrape off the glue, I'm going to sand it all flush, and I'm going to cut out a couple pieces to fit this, to laminate it, to strengthen it. So, and I'm going to glue and screw it together here, and then as that's drying, I'm going to get this piece of angle iron. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in widths like this. So I have a piece top and bottom in 3 spots, and I'm going to drill holes in it. I'm going to clamp the damn thing like that, and that should be my knockout punch. So, first thing I need to do is I need to scrape all the glue off. Now what I did here, I can't tell if the camera angle is right, but I clamped a stop block onto it so I could have something to sand against. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's listen to some Neil Young while I do this, huh? I like Neil Young, but I don't agree with this song so much. Singing about Cortez, the Spanish explorer. He calls him a killer, as if he can't take any consideration that the English and French have done in this country. Now take it, back in those days it was a lot more violent. A lot of the Aztec Indians and all these kind of tribes were fucking cannibals, man. Right, so what I've done is I've countersunk these. I guess I better go get my other piece. What I'm going to end up doing here is a countersink. After I sink my screws, I'm going to have to fill them. Probably just using epoxy. Alright, so ready to go. Got my 1 5/8 screws here. keep doing that for a while. Alright, I'm going to fill these holes with some epoxy. Not because it's the best thing to do, it's because it's all I have right now. Plus I want it to be pretty strong. So Bruce Berry was a working man. How far it takes me. Songs I don't have to sing, so if you don't like it, turn down your volume. Bruce Berry was a working man. He used to love Daddy Columbine. Sparkle was in his eye, but his life was in his hand. Late at night when the people were gone, he used to pick up my guitar. Stagehand. All this didn't happen, so he didn't die. Bruce Berry was a working man. Throw it over there. Sing a song in a shaky, shaky voice that was real as the day is long. Alright, so I need 6 pieces, 8 inches long, 6 times 8 is 14, which this is. So, I may not, so this is more gratifying for me to kind of think of something in my own mind and build it than it is to go and just buy something sometimes. Not all the time. I like that instant gratification too, but you guys know that I've been trying to build this thing for a couple rounds, eh?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, I got all my metal cut, so I took all the burrs off the edges. So what I need to do now is I need to mark where I'm going to drill the holes. And according to my calculations, that's a 1/2 inch in. So I'm going to use this tool like this. Just put a mark there, like that, and go all the way across, something like this. Now, this distance here is 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches, so I'm going to move this to 5/8. Because 5/8 and 5/8 is 1.25 inches. Let's see, 1/2, 5/8. Okay, got all my metal marked to where I want to drill it. I made sure that when I put the nut on that I have enough room back here for a tool. So that's done. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of went through a box of random drill bits to see which ones would work for me, and I'm just going to go for it. I don't have any fancy oil, so I'm going to use this household oil, and when I run out, I'm going to use the transmission fluid. When I get done, I'll wash all my parts and I'll dry them. I'll spray some primer on, and I'll either paint it this blazing orange. This is the color I painted the engine on my Jeep, or this orange, which I painted something I can't remember, but one of those two. Wish me luck. Oh, and I changed my shirt so I wouldn't splash anything on my white shirt. Put the oil in so it doesn't overheat so much. Ooh, that's hot. Look at that. Taking that off, huh? Nicely done. Down, 7 to go. This bit wants to cut. sure enough. I'm going to get it done here really quick. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, if I recall. Oh. Alright. They're nice and smooth. Alright, so I'm ready to do a dry fit. See how this is going to work. And I need to sand this epoxy off. I said I don't need to. I'm going to anyway. It's about ready to come off. Still a little sticky. Let me reorganize and we'll do a dry fit, huh? Okay, I'm about ready to sand out the epoxy. Still a little bit tacky, but I'm getting to the final stages of my conception and I'm getting just a little bit excited. So I want to do a dry fit. I want to do a dry fit and I want to take everything apart. I'm going to clean my iron. I'm going to paint it. For those of you who don't like orange, I'm going to paint it orange now. Bronco orange. Okay. thought I'd get a little bit fancy and change my angles on it. Keep you guys on the edge of your seats, huh? This is Bronco country. Here's a trap I use to trap my hawk. It's very simple. It's got a spring-loaded door there, a couple of pieces of rebar to hold it down. These here is 30-pound fishing line. So when he's up there trying to get that gerbil I have in there, he gets caught in that, see? So that's what I use to capture peewee in. And remember, I'm operating from Bronco country. It don't necessarily mean I'm a fan all the time. Alright, I'm going to do this like this. This is the dry fit. Actually, I need to go this way. Hi. Looks like I'm going to have to trim some washers here to make these fit properly. So I'm missing a couple of and I'm just going to put these on without washers for now because I'm going to be taking it back apart. Anyway, I think you can see my concept. I might round these corners off, but overall, this is what I'm going to do. So when I tighten down on it, it puts pressure all the way across fairly evenly, but it's also going to be pulling from the bottom fairly evenly. So I don't think I'm going to have to put very much pressure on this. If I break that 2x6 again, I'm going to scream, but I don't think I will. So I'll tell you what, I am going to clean all the metal, paint it, put my logo back on here, and we'll check it out. Be right back. Sitting for a while. Tell you what. I have never wished I had blue paint more than I do right now. So I paint those nuts blue to go with orange. Okay, well, I'll have to put this on hold. You can hear my wife's in there trying to work out. She wants to work out so she can be buff like me, you know. But orange paint is pretty old. It's been in the freezing temperatures a number of times, so I'm lucky I got anything out of it. But I'll tell you, I wish I would have had some blue paint. So I get that blue and the orange look right there. Anyway, it's really cool if I had the orange paint. I'm not going to be able to get to the angle iron portion of the press because it's still pretty tacky and it's kind of humid out here right now too. So this is a new logo. So, Micarta Machine 3. Now, most sequels on movies only have 3, so I imagine this is going to work just fine. So, I mean, I've taken every thing I can think of and try to enforce it. You know, I didn't want it to be a huge, ridiculous thing, and that's kind of what it is. I think what I'm probably going to do, now that I'm thinking about it, is my angle iron is going to be attached to, well, not attached, but it'll go around all this. But I'm thinking I'm going to drill a couple holes and attach the angle iron to this so I don't have to worry about it coming loose. I wish I would have thought about that before I painted it and put my drill press away. Anyway, whatever, huh? I think it's going to be pretty nice. So I'll get back to you when the paint dries, and we'll check it all out. Pretty dizzy now. All right, let's put it together and see what happens, huh? Perfect. Nice. Yeah.